Indian Act fitting into this? Because presumably one response to the ruling could be to rewrite the definition in the Indian Act to include more people. But you also have the National Chief of the EFN and others talking about going beyond the Indian Act and getting rid of the Indian Act. So what do you see as the better course? Working yourselves into the definition that exists now, or getting rid of that act entirely and starting fresh?
I'm not a fan of the Indian Act. The Indian Act was a similar policy to get rid of the Indian problem. I'm a treaty Indian. I'm a Mi'kmaq. I'm a beneficiary of the Peace and Friendship Treaties of the Maritimes of 1752. So is my son, so are my grandsons. I've never made any pretentious. The Indian Act has to go. But I do understand the position of government, in particular when Mr. Harper stated that you can't just get rid of it overnight because you're going to leave a big gaping hole. These are the types of issues that have to have all the players in the room to sit down and look at how do we transform from a government policy or legislation back to the treaty relationship. And as treaty people off reserve, we have a right to be at that table.